where's our little...
Nail sticking out of the bottom.
Uh-oh. We have 18 people already on, so we thought, well, we'll just go ahead and pop on now.
Why am I so red?
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. My mouth looks huge. Hey!
Hey! Who we haying?
I
Hey!
don't know. Hey, say hello.
Hello! Hello!
Well, let me turn my volume off so we don't have double.
Hello! Hello!
Okay, honey, we get it. I'm just fixing it up here a little bit. Okay. Hello, Melody and Bernice. Aloha. Heidi ho, Melody. You're such a timely person. Oh. Lower. Lower. Hey.
Lower.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, y'all. Hi, Linda.
Hello.
So, yeah, we were looking at the clock and we were just kind of setting it all up and it showed that there were several people already on. So we just thought we'd join you. Go ahead and say hello. I was just thinking about, that we didn't, because last week we were out of town, so we didn't do a live stream. So we haven't talked to everybody since Rally.
You are correct, Dana.
Oh, God, are we going to start that again?
What do you mean?
Hey, Liz.
Liz Carroll?
All right, all right.
I think I know her.
You think? You think? So we have our leaders. Yeah, Rally, right? We have our leaders call tonight at 7. So we'll end this one a little soon. Hi, Laura. And, well, yeah, like I said, we'll end this one a little bit soon. So tonight we're going to do, and then tomorrow, I posted this on our group page too, but be sure that you guide all your teams to the national webinars that Colby does. So he's going to be talking about Zebra Reach and ZebraNet, mostly probably about Zebra Reach, because there's a lot of questions about that out there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I have a lot to learn about it.
What time tomorrow?
There's several different times.
Okay.
There's like, yeah, you can just go into the back office under events and there's quite a few different times and you can pick one. So, has anybody used the, hey Lacey, has anybody used the new app or Zebra Reach at all? I played around with, well, the app I absolutely love. I can't wait till one day when our customers can, hey Wendy, when our customers can actually use it. But, I love it. It's so fast and so easy. And in fact, I sent, like, you can go in and, okay, Melody says not yet. Well, yeah, play with it while it's free. That way you can decide if you're going to want to use it. I do love the fact that they are offering it as an additional thing and not just automatically attaching it to our monthly payment. So that's really cool because, I mean, they could have just made it all one lump sum and everybody pays it. So I'm excited about that, but I'm hoping that anybody that does parties or individual orders or anything like that, that they practice with the Zebra app or the ZebraNet, because it is really awesome. I placed a few orders over the weekend right after it came out, and I mean, it was like so fast. I went on to resources today and sent some information. I just had to pull up some information and I just hit the little forward button and texted it right on. So it's awesome. You know, if you're at a party and you forget your out of stock list, it's so easy. You just pop on that app, put in your ID and your password, go to resources, and boom, you got it right in front of you. It's so awesome. So hopefully you guys can play around with it a little bit. Who else joined us? I'm a little confused. Is it me or are all the reports not on the app? Lacey, no, they're not. They're not now. They won't. I think they just wanted to get the app in our hands so that we could start using it. Hi, Melina and Emily. So I think they just gave it to us like it is, and I'm sure they'll be adding reports because, I mean, it's such an easy system. I can't imagine that they wouldn't be able to eventually add some reports. And of course, you know, the more we kind of talk about it, on the leaders page or whatever, or even Consultant Corner, I'm sure, you know, they listen to us. They always listen to us. So it's pretty cool. Have you played with the app yet?
Sorry, I haven't.
You have a secretary for that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
She
you
does
do.
very good.
Thanks. And then Zebra Reach, I have, I was playing around with it a little bit this morning. I'm waiting for Colby's webinar tonight because, I mean, it looks awesome. I've got a, my customer base is in there. It says opted in or whatever, or did not opt in. So I'm guessing that means some of them didn't want to get mailings. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm waiting for the leader call tonight so we can kind of figure out exactly what all that means. But so far, like I said, I love the app. So play around with it. Hi, Victoria. Play around with it if you get a chance. So give us a shout out too about rallies. I know it's been almost 2 weeks now, but it was awesome. Rally. You can see our, yay. I only ordered a couple of the shades. In Salt Lake, we kept doing drawings and gave away the product. So we didn't want to have to try to travel with it and all that kind of stuff anyway. Plus, there were so many people that were so welcoming and helpful. So we just thought we'd just keep giving it away. But I did order a few shades for my own personal use, and that was one of them. I love the turquoise.
Yes, you do, Dana.
I know. Hi, Kara. No worries. You're not really that late at all. We just kind of got started a little bit early. So anyway, yeah, so Rally was fun. Rally in Massachusetts was awesome. Good. Our rally was awesome. Loved meeting the zebras and zebros. Rally in Houston was fabulous. That's what I hear. I heard it was fantastic. Dallas, and yeah, there was a whole bunch of comments.
The Houston rally was fabulous.
Yeah. I heard that it was. Did you not hear anything?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, you're just not on Facebook enough, I guess.
I guess not.
Yeah. Yeah, Emily and Liz did awesome. That's what I heard too. That's so good. We enjoyed our little rally too. We missed being with the local crowd, but it was fun in Salt Lake. And like I said, they were so welcoming and so helpful. Just several people really willing to, they stepped up to help. We missed Gypsy. Gypsy couldn't come due to doctor's orders, but anyway, we had a blast. We had an absolute blast. So yeah, Dallas rally was awesome. I heard that too. That's so cool. So exciting. So exciting.
So was Salt Lake's rally awesome?
We were there.
That's what I'm asking, but was it awesome?
I don't know. I thought it was.
Huh.
I mean, they seemed to think, they told me it was, but I don't know.
Yes, I did, Bernice. I seen snow. The first day, I was ready to move there. The last day, I was ready to go home.
Yeah, why is that?
Because it's cold.
It is cold, and that all that bundling up. I feel for people, all of you guys that live where it's cold all the time, or at least for several months of the year. All that bundling you have to do, and then to get that static electricity, like everything you touch shocks you, and it's like, ah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Hi, Deborah. Charlotte Raleigh was the best I have been to so far. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I saw, Melina, I saw your video giving your why. That was so cool. Sacramento was awesome, especially with Andrea and Sam, right? And then, of course, our very own Desiree being acknowledged for her fragrance that she created, which was so cool. That was very, very cool. Great time in Rochester as well. Good. I'm so glad. We had snow today in the sunny south. Really? It snowed every single day we were there.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day.
Yep. See my first snow plow?
Yeah. At 3 something in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning, they snow plowed the driveway.
That was pretty funny.
I thought it was a drunk guy driving through our yard.
That was pretty funny. We stepped the very first day when we got to Park City. I walked outside and I was standing on the patio and I wasn't thinking, because I've been around a little bit of snow before. I mean, I've been around snow. Anyway, I stepped off the patio and went plunk right down. I totally forgot about the distance between the ground and the patio. And there, apparently, it was a bigger distance than what we're used to even. But Dwayne decided to get out there and walk. So he walked all the way across to the trail. It was actually, the house was on a golf course. So we couldn't see the golf course, of course. But anyway, how's that awesome necklace, Deborah, right? Hey, Kathleen. So, Snow is only good for skiing. Yeah. Or if you're bundled up by a fire and drinking a glass of wine.
That's if you know how to ski.
You skied really well.
No. I ate snow.
But you did really well.
No.
At least you kept trying. He went up 3 times and came back down that mountain. You did
on
good.
On my head.
You
came down on my head. Don't forget that part.
Hey, Melinda. You came down on your head. You really didn't. You did good.
Head,
considering
back,
that you had
shoulders,
never done it
butt.
before. It was funny. If I could just ride the ski lift, I would do that all day long. That is just the best, but you can't do that. So, and then, of course, snowmobiling was fun too. But you guys probably saw all that. I bored everybody with my pictures, but it was just so breathtaking and beautiful the whole time. So, anyway, Raleigh was awesome. Love the new catalog and all the new products.
How many products are there?
60?
60?
Is that right? Yeah, now
it's 60 something new products.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it was like all.
We kept unloading boxes in new product, and we had to get more tables.
Yeah.
Because we had so much stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was very cool. It was very cool. Yeah, I mean, it was. We talk about all those shades and everything that we got, and I love this whole new boho thing, and it's always good for snowmobiling too. Yes, it is definitely good for snowmobiling. That was fun.
Yep.
So anyway, awesome opportunity to just really get out there and push the new catalog. I mean, it really will sell itself, I think. We just got to get it in the hands of people that care about the way things smell, right?
Yeah. Well,
and
look also. I mean, the way our product is looking.
It really.
I mean, we have the
classy
picture in the kitchen with flowers in it.
Yeah.
We don't even have.
Oh yeah, the blue milk pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just put some flowers in it, and then it's sitting next to the coffee can, and then our real coffee can, and it's just a display. I don't even have a warmer. It's not set up with a warmer, so. Yeah. Cafe latte has made me so happy. I know. I love that one. I love that one, and I mixed that one with vanilla bean this morning. Ugh, I'm just loving it. Loving it. And the sunflower fields is great too. Yep. Love all of it. Loving the new product, and Sense just got my stuff today. Very cool. Yeah, it was funny because usually after a rally we've got lots of stuff and I can play, and I got home and I'm like, oh, I don't have any of the fragrances. I got on there and had to order just a jar of everything for myself because I was dying to play and smell, because I didn't smell that much at rally because I was busy doing other
How many new smells did we get?
Not, what is it? Maybe 6?
6?
And then they brought back a few. Is that right? Maybe somebody can correct me because I can't remember off the top of my head. But, yeah, you can grab a catalog right out of my thing there if you want.
Oh, yeah?
So, if you want. So, and then the other cool thing, I'm going to just, wait, I've mixed it in the cafe latte. Is great to clear the olfactory senses as you can smell more sprinkles. That's a great idea. 12 new. 12?
Wow.
Really? 12 and 3 returning. Okay, well, thank you, Lacey.
Awesome.
I didn't realize there were that many, but I guess so. Just
so how many
so
fragrances
much
do we
stuff.
have now, Dana?
60.
We have 60?
Yeah. Well, you should know this too, Mr. Consultant. Why are you asking me?
I'm the
Yeah,
helper.
right.
I'm getting
I'm the
questions
helper.
asked that people probably want to know. They probably already all know.
Amy
anyway.
says her app is not working. Maybe, is it not working right this minute? Maybe they're doing something with it since he's about to have a call. Ooh, pool party is a good one too. I know that was one of Lillian's favorites, and she was happy to see that come back. Oh, and then I have my little bird. I have my little bird on the corner of my desk. And I did get one of those. I thought those were so cute, the little clippets, and you can put them in your air conditioning in your car. So sounds like Bill. I think you and Bill are going to be good friends. So back to the app real fast.
Oh, hang on. What?
What?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
What?
No. Go.
Back to the app. Like I said today, I needed to pull something out of the resources. Like you can get your out of stock list. I pulled the manager app out of there and I just texted it straight over. So it's really awesome. You can cut and paste, or you can actually send right there. You can text it or email it or however you want to send it if you want to send information to somebody. The product fax is easy to get to in there. Deborah says she just told him he needs to get busy and get an order in. Right? Exactly. It's not letting me see you, so I am on the computer. Oh, I got you. Your live stream app. Got it. Okay, so anyway, I kind of got off course there, but also in, I believe it was resources that I saw, but they do have the catalog in Spanish, which is fantastic. So anyway, new consultant training,
You
make
have to
sure.
order those by the pack separately? It's a whole pack in Spanish?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. No, it's online only.
Okay.
Yeah, it's online only. Sorry, I was just answering. Anyway, make sure if you have any new team members, make sure they get on the new consultant training February 23rd of this month. I think everybody that I've heard that has gone through that has said it has helped tremendously. So make sure you get people signed up for that. And of course, all this information is in your back office as well, but I just like to kind of reiterate it. If y'all are anything like me, I got to hear it a couple of times before it starts to sink in with me. So anyway, I asked what you guys wanted to talk about, and one of the topics that somebody brought up was how to recruit. And so I thought that'd be a good one. There were actually 3 really good topics to talk about, but we'll just start with we'll talk about recruiting and then see how much time we have left. They need to put a description of each scent under the jars, also what the scent level, light, medium, or strong. Oh, that's a great idea. Ideas and feedback at pinkzebrahome.com. Be sure to send that in because that's really a good idea. I know on the testers, when they were in those round things, they did have like what category it fell in. So, that may be something they could do, Deborah. Definitely. I like that. So do send that in. Anyway, okay, so recruiting. Recruiting, really, I don't have any big secret. I know there are tons. In fact, just for fun, I Googled recruiting tips for direct sales, and there are tons of different websites. There's a work from home mom, a stay at home mom, all of the different, like the Ray Higdon and all the different people that have done or did or do direct sales, Sarah Rockin' Robbins, all of those folks, they all give tips on recruiting, and you can listen to anybody. And what's funny, over time, you'll start to see, like somebody will say, approach a stranger in the store, and then the next person will say, don't approach a stranger. So it's funny because it's like one person is telling you to do something, and then the next person is saying, don't do that. So you kind of have to really and truly pick and choose what works for you, what your personality is like. I truly believe, like I said, I don't have any secret. All I know is that I share this business with everyone. Anybody who comes in contact with me, if I'm allowed to open my mouth and talk anyway, they know that this is a business. They know that it's a real business. I don't even present it really as a direct sales company. I just talk about home fragrance and decor and, being my business, and I share the opportunity. And the key is just making sure that you're talking to everybody. Not everybody is, well, first of all, you don't want to try to recruit everybody that you talk to. You definitely don't want to do that, because then you start sounding like a salesperson or spammy. It's just kind of like, even I go back to your conversation with Doug in the Home Depot. So Dwayne's in the Home Depot, and you're buying, what were you buying? Something for a renovation we were working on. Do you even remember?
No.
So anyway, but the conversation, he was like, hey, Doug, how's it going? Hey, what are you doing? Well, he says, my wife started working this, her own business, and it has allowed us to have some extra money. And so we're renovating our bathroom, or whatever we were renovating at the time. And he said, so I'm here to buy whatever it was. And Doug was like, oh, really? What kind of business is it? Started the conversation. Next thing you know, Doug says, well, hey, give me your number.
They had been in direct sales
that's
before,
right. Long time
selling
ago.
a drink or something.
It was like Mona V, or not Mona V. What's the one? It's like the.
And they didn't have any success with it. So.
Right. It was one of those juice companies. I forget what it was called. But yeah, so he was very interested. Mm-hmm. He was very interested. Anyway, Lily ended up coming to the house that night, didn't she? Or it was one day real soon after.
Yeah.
But so that's all he was doing, was just kind of sharing exactly what we were up, or he was up to.
It
And
doesn't work. It didn't work today.
why?
Because everybody, today I showed them pictures of the snow.
Yeah.
And then I told them, I said, well, we're also in April going to Costa Rica because my wife wanted an incentive trip to Costa Rica. I said, then in July we're going to Las Vegas for the reunion.
Overkill, probably.
But they're just like, whatever.
Well, they probably, first of all, yeah, you have, okay, that brings up a really good point.
I'm glad I brought that up, Dana.
Well, seriously, and I benefit a little bit because I've been in sales for a long time, but the one thing that you want to do is you want to get to know a person before you start talking about your reasons why. In other words, you're all excited about these trips that we're about to go on, but that guy may have a young baby at home, and there's no way he could even think about going on a trip right now, so he could care less about listening to that opportunity.
These guys are my age. They don't have no young babies.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
Okay, I hear you.
But I'm just saying, you've got to plug into what interests them. So, I mean, do you know these people pretty well that you can?
They just enjoy working and not having extra money.
Okay, now you're being.
It just won't. No.
Now you're being difficult.
Well, it's hard to get through some of these people.
Well, right, because they don't understand.
Right.
But you're walking in telling them this grandiose.
6 years ago, before Pink Zebra, if you told me I was going to get involved in a direct sales business,
Right.
especially a pink something,
Right.
I'd have said, there's no way, stop talking to me.
Right, exactly, which is what they're doing.
Right.
But you know what, and it's not for everybody, and you're talking to a bunch of guys in a, you know, but how many of them have actually listened to you? Daryl's wife joined, and she ended up doing something else because the other problem is you're going to have people that join and they expect it to happen overnight, and then when it doesn't, they disappear. So that happens. But you've had several people that have joined because of your conversations.
Yeah.
So what you just did is what I tell everybody, don't do. Don't downplay or, you gotta look at the bright side. You gotta realize that.
I look at the bright side.
You're not right now, though. Okay, I'm having a conversation with him instead of you guys. I'm sorry. Kendall has a lot of books regarding direct sales as well. Yes. So anyway, I kind of lost where I was going, except that you definitely have to realize who you're talking to and make sure that you're not going off on something that person would have absolutely no interest in if you're trying to recruit. So, you were very successful at it, so I don't know why it's not working for you now. Maybe you're just...
I need to run into new people.
Well, that could be, too, because you're talking to the same old people all the time. Okay, everybody's cheering you on now. I'm gonna let you take the floor. That's funny. Anyway, so you want to talk to people. We've talked about this before. Let's say you are at a party or an event and you meet somebody that is extremely outgoing and she obviously or he obviously loves the products. It's okay to say, oh my gosh, I would love to tell you a little bit about this business because you have such the perfect personality for this. You would do so well in this business. It's okay to say that because you're flattering them, but you got to be sincere. You can't just throw it out there and not be sincere about it. Melody says, go hit up Lowe's instead of Home Depot. There you go. There's Gypsy. Go to Lowe's. Yeah, he goes to these, what are they called? Where is it you go and talk to these men all day? Construction sites?
Yes.
Yeah, to construction sites. So, they don't want to hear about the pink zebra, I'm sure. But we do. We take them gift bags.
I had a guy today asked me how much vacation do I get?
Oh, at work?
Yeah, because I told my all these trips, man, how much vacation do you get? Well,
funny.
Actually, I don't get very much, but my boss ain't going to fire me.
Yeah, exactly. Gypsy says she got through. Yay. So, anyway, but yeah, make sure, okay, so back to recruiting.
Just wear your Pink Zebra logos and shirts. And
yeah.
We used to have a logo on the back of our truck.
Big one.
All the way across the back windshield. Until, never mind.
What?
No, that was my truck. So your truck doesn't have it. It's weird how that works. Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, we don't want to go into that conversation.
Right. Okay, what do you put in your gift bags for them? We did this like around Christmas time, and any opportunity we have, we'll just put like, I usually buy a few simmer pots at a time. So we'll put a simmer pot and a couple of jars of sprinkles, or maybe like to take to their wives, a lotion and a soaks. Just simple stuff. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money, but I tend to, I like to keep some stuff in inventory, and so we'll just put together something like that. If he finds out that it's somebody's special day or whatever it is, then we just put something together.
Well, when we first got started this, we were giving gift bags away to everybody.
Yeah, well, yeah, because we wanted everybody to try the product.
To charities for auction items. We still give away a lot of stuff, but we were giving away a lot of stuff when we started.
Right.
Just so people could see and hear the name Pink Zebra.
Right. Lacey says, I agree, Dana. When I talk to someone with 5 kids, their idea of them doing parties all the time is not going to set with them as interested as someone who may have way more spare time. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you may talk to somebody who's new to the area, and so maybe they would like the idea of, you know, having an open house or just getting to know more people, something like that. So, you know, that's somebody that you could totally talk about that side of the business with them, or talk about how, you know, oh my gosh, I've made so many friends. I mean, our little local group here, we went and celebrated somebody's birthday just last Friday at one of those little art things. And I mean, those are friends that I made through Pink Zebra, but they're dear friends now. I mean, we've known each other for several years.
And even my party, we had a lot of Pink Zebra people here.
Yeah, exactly. So, so that may be of interest to somebody. So yeah, you just kind of, if you listen when somebody's talking, you'll pick up on their needs. They may need a little extra money, or they may need something to do, or they may, I mean, there's no telling. They may just love the fragrance, and so maybe you just tell them, hey, you become a consultant and you get 25% off anything you want. I mean, maybe that's the angle. You just have to listen to people, but you have to be willing to share that you're doing the business. You can't hide from it. You've got to be very, you got to share. I mean, I believe Tom always says that you're, what is it he says? That if you're not sharing, you're being selfish or something like that, because it's an awesome opportunity. So you just want to share it with people.
Well, that's kind of what I say sometimes. Mm-hmm. I got to tell you about this because you may not want to join, but you have to know what awesome company this is.
Right. It is an awesome company.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, listen to their needs, and then a lot of it will fill itself in. So, my live stream app is being ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you leave the stuff in the box when you make gift bags for silent auctions? Dottie says it's cold here. It depends, Melody. It depends on how much I'm putting in. Like, for example, what was the one we did with Gigi? Gidget. I'm sorry, Gidget. I did that again. I used to call her Gigi because she looks like a Gigi. Gidget. What was
she
that
looks
charity?
Like a Gidget, not a Gigi.
Okay, she's adorable either way. But what was that charity? Anyway, it was a charity, and we wanted to make a substantial, we wanted to put together a substantial basket. So I got a big old hat box, and I put a couple of things in, and then took it outside of the box, and then a couple of things I did without the boxes completely, because I really wanted to show the product and not just a bunch of Pink Zebra boxes everywhere. So that's, I mean, I recommend kind of doing a little bit of both.
Yeah. Maybe put a box and then pile stuff on top of it.
Yeah, because if you just put a bunch of boxes that, you know. In fact, I did that the first year we did the St. Stanislaus, or whatever it's called. I'm having a hard time pronouncing my words tonight. Whatever that was. I did a little box, and it was, nobody really knew what it was. I'm like, take it out of the box. Anyway.
Yeah.
Do you have any pics? You know I have some old pics. I kind of quit taking pictures because I just do it so often, but I will look back and see, and I'll post them on our group page. Play around with it. They won't know what the stuff is in it. Right. Exactly. Yeah, you want them to know what is in there because it's just beautiful. And our shades are just so, I mean, they are home decor pieces. So you definitely want to show.
What about taking pictures of it and maybe having pictures? Because they're not going to know what to do with it. Well, they're not going to know what it is. Unless I guess maybe you have a catalog in there too. So
you do. I always put a catalog. I kind of put the catalog down, and then I put my card, and I always have, you know, my little labels on my sprinkle jars. But I did do that a couple of times where I actually had a picture, and then I had out to the side what each thing was, and they didn't look at it. So I don't really think that don't reinvent the wheel. Just put together a nice gift basket and make your presentation pretty. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Listen to their needs was one of them. Oh, and also, you know, when you know that you're talking to somebody that would be a really good consultant, but you don't know, you know, where they're at really, maybe for whatever reason you just haven't really had that conversation, invite them to a rally. I mean, we have rallies often enough. Invite them to a rally, or
invite them. Well, if you're local, invite them to our house.
Right, invite them to a team party or an open house or whatever. And the one thing that I always tell everybody when you're doing a party is make that party look so simple that they know they can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I carry in 2 bags, and I try not to make a second trip. Sometimes I have to for my little, because I carry that little box with all my fragrances in it. But if you can keep it down to those 2 trips in and out and have it set up and take down so easy, then you can, when you're talking to somebody, you can say, and you see how easy it is. I mean, you see I didn't have a big setup. It doesn't take much, because you don't need to have everything when you go to a party. So, okay, I'm missing some of this. I made a place card type photo in front of my last one. Yeah, see, that's what I did too, but I put the basket on top of the catalog. Right, perfect. My gal I invited to rally, I've been working on her for 6 months. She signed up that day and won her kit. Oh, that's so cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's even better when they win the kit, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you send them to a rally or have them go to a rally. That'll usually do it. I mean, our rallies have huge sign-up numbers.
When we first started the rally, I thought that's what it was for. Like when we went to Austin,
Yeah.
I thought they were going to advertise Pink Zebra's coming to Austin.
Right.
If you're interested, come to the rally. And that's not what it was.
No, it was for really and truly, I feel like what rallies are for is so that we all connect.
Yeah.
And when we all connect, there's a different kind of a buy-in. There's a different kind of relationship building now that we have. And it really will sustain your teams long term. In other words,
yeah, everybody needs to come to rallies.
Yeah.
Like we started out with home parties, but then Pink Zebra started doing rallies. Everybody needs to come to rallies and just see each other, put names with faces,
you become
part of the...
You do become part of the family. And I know anybody who's on here who went to a rally for the first time, I can bet you would tell me the same thing, that you have a personal connection now with some people that you got to meet. And that happens when you go to the reunions and everything else. So invite these people that you think might be interested in the business. So... Going to my 25th wedding anniversary next week. Going to a 20. It's tacky. Oh, is it tacky to give Pink Zebra as a gift? No. No, absolutely not. Especially if you know that there's something she would love to have. When I give Pink Zebra as a gift for something like that, for example, I will typically give a really nice shade and a base with some sprinkles because I really want to go over the top. But no, absolutely. No, it's great. I mean, that's your business. That's what you do. That's absolutely. Thanks, Kathleen. And Kim is, no, it's not techie, right. Lacey, I found less is more. I pack everything that came in my kit in 4 top-selling shades. Our table at Dallas Raleigh was the bomb. That's awesome. Bring less and sell more from the catalog. Absolutely. Do not feel like you need to bring product to sell at a party. In fact, I don't sell anything at a party. I do nothing. I take orders. That's it. I don't sell anything, and I keep it very simple. In fact, my one suitcase is always packed and ready to go. I just change out some of my shades, and then I always keep my fragrances in a little box up to date. So I do a lot of home parties, but I take the suitcase in 231 bags and sometimes a few more things. I will never miss another rally. Yeah, rallies, I'm telling you, they connect you, don't they? And they make you feel like family. And then wait till you go to a reunion. If you haven't been to a reunion, oh my gosh.
They're getting better and better.
They're just, it's like seeing, it's a family reunion. That's why they named it a reunion.
The first one was a blast because it was my first one.
Right.
And it was... The owners did a little skit on stage. What was that they did on stage? They actually did, they did some singing and stuff. That was
Tom and Roger.
Tom and
Well,
Roger
and Colby and David.
Bubbles. Oh, well, Colby did his.
They did a song.
Yeah.
At the Luau.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have video.
Well, this year Colby did his little. What's his name?
Oh, Steve.
Oh, Colby Harvey. Colby Harvey. That's what it was.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, Red Solo Cup.
Red Solo Cup.
Yeah.
Roger sung that.
Yeah. Dana, I thought you were calling me Dana, do you just take catalogs and products in all the scents? Yes, I take 2 bases and then a couple of liners. Sometimes I only take 1 base. It depends on if it's a customer that has done something with me before. I will use whatever she's got, and then I'll just bring a couple of the new shades. Keep it simple. That's the biggest thing because otherwise you're going to get stressed out too with your presentation, and you just want to share the company. Make sure you talk about the Heroes program, that if we can get this to a $500 party, that means we are donating a day of daycare. Talk about that kind of stuff and get them excited about that. Because they, when they have something to strive for like that, and you kind of keep them going, and okay, ladies, we're at 350, we only need 150 more, and we've got that $500 party for free day of daycare or whatever. They get excited about that. Well, I say they. Sometimes they do. Yeah, sometimes it may not, but you got to try a little bit of everything. Forgot the space. Yeah, Red Solo Cup was hilarious. So, anyway, do y'all have any questions about recruiting?
Hi, Scotty.
Hi, Scotty. So
Scotty's not working today? I
don't know, honey.
What is up with that?
So, with the recruiting, I'm also going to tell you guys that online, okay, so obviously in person, if you can talk to a new recruit in person, your chances are going to be better of signing them up. Just because you're in person and you're live. If you can get them to go to a rally, your chances are going to be really good. If you're online, okay, I get some of my recruits online. So I do have to buy, or, on Facebook, I will actually sponsor a post from time to time. Now, back before, I used to every now and then I'd give away a free kit and that kind of thing. I think Deborah, I believe, is the one exception that has been an awesome team member, because a lot of times they buy the kit and then I never hear another word. They won't respond to my emails or anything like that. So I quit doing that. In fact, I think Deborah was the last one that I did. But I will still offer some free product, additional product once in a while, if I really, am working on recruiting or whatnot. So I will tell you that Facebook, if you do sponsor an ad, it can be helpful. It's a hit and a miss though, because in, I think it was December, I didn't get anybody off of Facebook. So it's going to be a hit and a miss, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't ever do that, because I do. I mean, you got to take advantage of all of your opportunities. If you're involved in a stay-at-home mom group or a business group of any sort, a women's group or whatever it is, use that opportunity or that outlet to get yourself some new recruits, to talk to people and just share with them. Make it about them, obviously, not about you, but you share with people at all kinds of different things. The networking groups are huge. I'm glad I got in. It was meant to be. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely were the exception to the rule, Deborah. That's for sure. So anyway, yeah, it's all about relationship building. The recruiting is, and then, an occasional Facebook. I have had a few people join just through the consultant, when they go on the Pink Zebra page and then they go look for a consultant. I've had a few people join that were in the area. So that has worked as well. So, you want to make sure if you always strive to get those little ribbons at the top, because I guess when a potential person is looking at that and they see, oh, they've got these ribbons or whatever, I guess they think that's a good thing, and so they'll join. But I'm always posting on Twitter and Instagram. Not Instagram as much. I kind of do more personal stuff there. But Google Plus, all of those different outlets. Just use every outlet you can. And when you find something that works, well, then focus in on that and hone in on that for a little while. And then you may have to change it and go do something else. How long do the sponsored ads last or show up? I've never done it. This is what I do love about sponsored ads. Okay, so let's say, for example, I've got $35 in my budget and that's all I can spend for the month. I can go on to Facebook and I can budget that $35 and they will, like I pick however many days, maybe it's 3 days, maybe it's 7 days, and they will figure it out, and that's how many times they'll show that sponsored ad. So they kind of figure that part out. All I have to do is know the dollar amount that I'm ready to spend. So, I mean, I've done it for $20. I've done it for $25 just to try to boost a post. One thing to know on those is when you are boosting a post like that, make sure that the picture that you use doesn't have a lot of writing because it'll be declined through Facebook. So maybe a picture of sprinkles or of your shades or something like that, or maybe a picture of the kit, something like that, and then you can put your writing on the actual post, but not in the picture because they'll decline it. My team incentive this month is to get those ribbons. There you go. What a great idea, Lacey. I love that. To get the ribbons. That's a great incentive. I missed it. Deborah's on fire. She's always on fire, though. She's just awesome. So anyway, that's really recruiting, again, relationships and, just sharing the business. I don't know. What else did I have? Just real quick with parties and vendor events, and I don't think I'm going to have time to go into all that because it's already 6:40 and I want to give everybody a chance to take a break to get ready for the leaders call. But it's like with anything else. If people say, well, I can't get parties booked and I can't do this and I can't do that. Well, then you know what? Have your own party. Like right now, I'm booking a party probably for maybe not next week, but the week after. I just had an event cancel on me for next weekend, and I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? Anyway, so I got to replace it. But do your own thing and invite anyone you can think of. Keep that frank list. We talk about that all the time. Make sure you keep that list of people and invite people. Don't spam them. Don't just go and do a post on Facebook and invite the whole world. But actually send notes. Hey, I'm having a little open house. I would love if you could stop by. I'm going to send you this invite, whatever, and then do some separate little posts. Send out an email, maybe do a little evite or something like that, and have it yourself. Have it at your home. If you live in an apartment, have it in the apartment office. Try to be creative and think of ways that, okay, I can't find somebody to have a party for me, so by golly, I'm going to do a party, and maybe make it a hostess, mystery hostess, where you invite everybody and you let them know that one person is going to be chosen as the mystery hostess and they'll get all the free product from tonight. So, or from the party, stuff like that. I mean, there's just so many wonderful things that you can do. It's just a matter of being open to it. My open houses have been great. I made more than I thought. I love open houses, honestly, because I can control them. And I can have them in my house, and sometimes I have them over at a friend of mine's house. It's great. And always go back to your past hostesses. The first thing I did when we got the new catalog link was send an email in Facebook, a message to anybody that I had done parties with, to just say, oh my gosh, you are going to love this catalog. Look how awesome this stuff is. And, let me know if you want to book another party. Just, make it simple, but do a private message. Don't spam them. I hate, I know the tag team talks about spamming all the time, and I'm right there with them. I don't like the spamming. I know I don't like it when I get spammed, so. What else? What else?
I don't know, Danny. You're on a roll.
Well, we'll talk about motivating your team next week, and we'll talk a little bit more about getting parties. But recruits is really what's going to keep your business going long term. You want to always be thinking about recruiting. And a lot of time, if you have somebody that is asking a lot of questions, invite them to join the business. They may not come right out and say, I think I want to do this. So just tell them, you would be really good at this. I think you'd be fantastic. You really should consider it. encourage them to do it. Tell them about the opportunity. Find out what their needs are. Listen to what they, what they tell you, and then react accordingly. Right?
Right.
Are you going to take some sprinkles with you to the gym? I'm just kidding. He looked at me like a deer in the headlight with the headlights. What else? Do y'all have any questions? Is everybody excited about the new catalog? I know I am. So excited.
Should be some good sales this month.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing is, going into the spring, there's certain months out of the year that no matter how we look at it, January is going to be slow, and then we're going to start to slow down a little bit in June. July is going to be slow, and then we get the new catalog in August, so it'll start picking up again. But you want to, if you're trying to, sprinkle on, Dwayne, if you're trying to grow your business, if you're trying to get to the next level on the career plan, you got to recruit. You've got to work on recruiting at least. And, I don't know how else to, but that's got to be a focus. And if you still struggle with that, then get with your upline. Reach out to me. I try to, that's like an incentive for some of the people on my level 1, is to, try to offer a recruit from time to time when they're doing really, really awesome in sales. And if you're in that position, then, maybe you offer the same thing to your team members. When do you think they will do a kit sale? I don't think they're going to do very many kit sales, Bernice. I think that the first couple of years they did them constantly, and there were so many people that complained that it was constant, and so there were no surprises. And so I think they decided, you know what? Okay, then we won't do very many kit sales, and that's okay. Because our kit is valued at so much more than $99 or the $199. So just, be proud of that value. I mean, it is a value, and you want somebody to have a little skin in the game. Like I said, Deborah is an exception to the rule, but if, most people need to have a little skin in the game to feel like, okay, I've got to at least make my money back on this.
Yeah, exactly. I've invested in this. Let's go.
Right.
It wasn't given to me, so I don't really care. Right.
It sits over in a corner and you don't even open it up for a month. How many times does that happen? So
a lot. Yeah.
Yes, it does devalue the product, exactly. So so we don't encourage or want to ask too many times for the discounts, because we just need to be very proud of our kit, I believe, and
I don't like the 72-hour.
I know. That's when they do the
Because the people that stay up late,
I know,
they see it the night
Amy
before.
Watsons of the world that are up at midnight, they get to see that, and it's like, and I wake up at, 5 o'clock or 5:30 or whatever time you get out of bed, and it's like, what? They're already gone. The $75 off or whatever it is. I know I hate those too every now and then, but what are you going to do? Anyway, gym lockers stink. Right. See, Lacey said bring some sprinkles.
They will not let me in the women's locker room.
You don't need to be in the women's. Just go in the men's.
The men's, no, they don't care.
You know what I did when I worked for Landry's? I don't know if all of y'all know, but I don't work there anymore. So hopefully I'm available for you guys more often. But anyway, when I worked for Landry's, we had a suite at, what's the stadium? Minute Maid. Well, and the other one. Not Minute Maid, NRG. Anyway, we had a suite at the stadium. And so I brought back when we had the lotion and the soap thingy with the little caddy, and stuck it in there. And then sure enough, the lady loved it so much that ran the suite that she ordered more from me when she ran out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Bertha, yeah. She was like, I need some more. I was like, well, here's my card. It worked out beautifully. And I have heard that people do that kind of thing. People do that kind of thing like at there was a charity event, and we asked, again, back to the soaps and lotions, but we asked if we could put them in the bathrooms. It was one of the very first events Liz and I did together in Sugarland. And so I think there was a soap and lotion in the bathrooms. I don't know if there was in the men's room, but I know in the women's room. Anyway, stuff like that, but we don't have those anymore. We do still have lotions. Maybe one day we'll get the soaps. Ideas and feedback at pinkzebrahome.com. Right. So anyway, yes, now I can stay up late, Amy. Although I still wake up early, but I do stay up a little later. I'm so loving it, loving it. And I'm actually cooking for my family.
Yes, you are, Dana.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, that's all. We'll save the rest of this for next week. It was good to connect with you guys again, even though I can't see your faces, but just hearing from you guys on the chat is nice. We missed everybody. We were on a plane last week at this time, so that's why we weren't able to do a call. But anyway, take advantage of this opportunity during this busy time. Get, sales going and work on recruiting and reach out if you have any challenges. I know it can be challenging sometimes just to bring up the conversation, but you can do it. You can totally do it. Ciao, bellas. Bye, Melody. See you guys. Bye, Mary Moo. Mary Moo. That doesn't what's her name? The girl that Trevor's wife. Doesn't she go by that too? I love that. See you on Leaders. Okay, guys, and be sure don't forget about Colby's call tomorrow. Love you too, Larissa. Thank you for being on. Y'all have a fantastic evening. Bye.
Bye. Sprinkle on.
You're kind of out of the picture there, honey.